Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. Thank you for joining me today. This is the card I have to share with you. I wanted to show you how you can use this pretty designer series paper in a very simple card, very easy design. And this is what I call my panel design. And I've just split the scene up into 3 panels and then added a simple sentiment. So this paper here was the Meandering Meadows, which is a gorgeous watercolor paper. And then for today's one, I'm going to use this other paper here. And this is from the Thoughtful Journeys. And it's equally beautiful. So I'm going to actually start off, having said that, with the stamping. So we can get on and maybe do a little bit of drawing as well. And the stamps that I'm going to use is this one called My Small Business. And I'm going to use the one that says thanks. And I've got a scrap here of basic white. And I'm going to stamp here in garden green ink. And just going to ink up nicely, and I'm going to go for the straight edge of the edge so that I have a hope of getting something straight down. There we go, thanks. Now that will smooth out and lighten as well as it dries, so don't worry. I'm going to give my stamp a little clean. I can see I've got ink everywhere. Set that aside to dry, and let's work on the rest of our card. So our card base here is boho blue. In my original here, the card base was balmy blue, so just a different shade of blue. And I've got 2 pieces of basic white cardstock, and they measure the same, 14.35 centimeters by 10. And one's going to go on the inside, and one is going to go on the outside. So let's just roll with me today. There we go. That's better. And then let's put this one down as well. And having the liquid glue just gives you a little bit of chance to get everything nicely lined up. Okay, so let's cut our panel, and I'm going to bring in here a trimmer, and I'm initially going to cut my panel down to measure. Well, I wanted to measure 13.35 by 9.5 centimeters, so really simple. So now I need to see where I want my panel to be. So 13.35 is roughly there. Does that? So let's see, where do I want my trees to be? I think I'm going to go there. And then 13.35 is roughly there. Just because I wanted the way I wanted the trees to frame my piece. And now I'm going to decide. 9.5 centimeters is roughly around there. Does that look good? I think I want it to be there, rather. And then 9.5, I'll cut off a little bit of our tree tops. Yeah, so I've got my panel here as I want my scene to look. And now I'm going to cut this into 3 pieces that measure 4.45 centimeters. So 4.45. So that's 1. 2 and 3. Keep those in the same order. And actually, while I've got my trimmer out, let's cut down our sentiment quickly. So I'm just going to use my trimmer here to line it up, as I always do. There we go. rid of that scrap, and I'm cutting quite close to my sentiment, as you can see, because I don't want to lose too much of my pretty paper. So I'm going to cut off a little bit more along the base here if I can. Just going to hold that in position there. There we go. And then do the same on this side. There we go. Thanks. I've cut it, as I said, very close. Closer than I did before, but... And then I'm going to just put it on a piece here of this glimmer paper. So let's... I think I'm going to use my seal for this. And I'm just going to have a little border, not too much, I don't think, around there. And then I'm just going to use my scissors quickly to cut this out roughly, and I can cut it out properly. So, long scissors with a longer blade helps you cut straight. There we go. And this purple just matches the purple in the seam. Okay, set that aside, bring this back. We're going to put in our little stick down our panels. And just get them centered up and down as best as possible. And then that's why it's good to keep things in the order you cut it, otherwise you start to forget where things are meant to go. And then our last one here. Just like that. Isn't that cute? And then we have our sentiment. And I'm just going to pop this up on some dimensionals. So I'm just going to use the edges. Edges are always good dimensionals. Don't throw them away. Use them up. And then I'm just going to put this in the center here. That says thanks. And there you have really simple and easy card design to use up really beautiful pattern paper. So I hope you enjoyed that card. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And please don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you wanted more information about the project, the supply list, the measurements, etc., it's all on the blog post on my website, and the links to that and all my social media links are in the description box below. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.